Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Last Door. Let's have a conversation with this fool. Don't look into his eyes. Okay. Whose eyes are we talking about? What about this person? Because the deepest darkness dwells in his eyes. Okay, I guess we shouldn't be looking at somebody in the eyes. Oh gosh, it's a frickin' priest. You guys know where this is going, don't you? Come in, my son. Did you think you could hide these books from me? They are just classic philosophy books, Father Plato and Aristotle. Silence. Instruments of falsehood, you mean? Fallacies coming from the snake. Now, son, get on your knees and raise your arms. Oh, God. Apologize to the Lord. Pray to the Lord. Well, here we've got that interesting little writing here. Malum in se. It is Latin, evil in itself. A strange eye-shaped symbol. Okay, eyes have appeared since ancient Egypt as far as recorded history goes. It's usually a representation of the third eye, or God's eye, or some crap like that. The Eye of Honorius, you guys know what I'm saying. Anyways. Creepy windows shattering. Eye of the bird. What does this mean? Somehow I think that's gonna be a little more literal. A set of crucifixes next to the door. Well, let's enter the door. Lord, your eyes burn me. I don't deserve mercy nor forgiveness. Oh, Lord, have mercy on my soul. Who are you sending me? Is death to whom you are handing me over? Has my hourglass already run out of sand? Father Ernest. Ernest, it's been many years since I last heard. Oh, I see. Father, I am here to be able to remember. You have to help me, I beg you. Plays, entreaties, petitions, praying, torment, exemption, past times bring us just misfortune and pain. Father Ernest, I was one of your students. One of my old students, you say? It's only the Lord who teaches us. We all must follow his ordinances and disciplines. Get closer, son. Come. Pray next to me. Oh, God. Well, as you can see, all we can do is either examine the cross or the altar. A creepy image of Christ crucified. Inexplicably, it has a dark cloth covering his head. The makeshift altar is coated in a dense layer of wax. The candles, almost having burnt out, only barely illuminate the room. Okay. He has a large burn covering his eyes. He is completely blind. Beside his disrepute, extreme thinness and paleness, I can still recognize Father Ernest, but he seems far away, like in another world. Glory be to the Father, and the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be. Now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his voice, the sharp sword, the wise quill, or the delicate petal. I think it's the sharp sword, isn't it? Yes, yes, that's it, my son. The Lord with his sharp sword transmits us his wisdom, his power, and his punishment. And now, my son, tell the Lord which one is the holy path, the wise virtue, the endless blame, or the blessed penance. I'm gonna go with the wise virtue. No, 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 your soul lives embraced by the darkness. And now, my son, tell the Lord, who are you? The faceless pilgrim, the gate guard, or the lost seaman? Lost seaman. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm gonna go with lost seaman. Yes, yes, that's it, my son. We live lost in an endless ocean of sin and blame. Now leave me alone. I have to purify my soul. Okay. but we're not going to actually leave him alone. Because there's something in here. An old razor blade stained with blood. We'll just take that for ourselves. And this fool is mumbling to himself. I guess this dude must have slit his wrists or something. What's over here? Dear God in heaven, I feel for you, your light is in my eyes, I will burn them for you. Okay. Dear God in heaven, I feel myself in you, your eyes are in my soul, I will burn it for you. Blah, 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 I don't care about that crap. So let's see, we can still examine other places, or spots in here. The walls are completely covered with crosses, a mentally ill act. No kidding. I know you are there, didn't you hear me? Get out of my room. Well, whatever, we got what we came for. Despite being blind, he preserves good hearing. I must be more careful when moving. I guess that was supposed to be a hint, but in any case, we can use the razor on our wooden stump. Stump. I'm sorry, you guys. Using the wooden stump as a handle, I can use this to cut. And now we've got a cutting tool. And we are actually going to use that on the second floor. And it looks like it's already nighttime by the way that everything looks here. Or maybe not, who knows. Anyways, we're actually going to go into the center of the hallway because we encountered this tapestry over here. Another tapestry, though I remember from my school days the student dormitory was here. So let's use our cutting tool on here. And what do you know? And here we have yet another flashback. And finally, our expert on philosophy, Jeremiah Devitt, shows up. Where were you, my friend? We have been looking for you. Well, as I was saying, tonight is the perfect moment for our next meeting, but I suspect that someone outside our group is secretly surveilling us. Who is it, Anthony? My dear friends, it is Professor Glynn. Do you mean Father Ernest? Certainly, no doubt about it. Therefore, dear colleagues, I have decided to change the venue for tonight's meeting. Have you noticed the lounge behind the small door of the classroom? I have believed convenient to borrow the key for our necessities. You already know, at 12 o'clock you will find that door opened and I'll be inside the lounge. That is it, my dearest colleagues. Vedete ne qui siat. And then everyone else says the same thing. Now that was also supposed to be a bit of a hint. I remember that in this furniture we used to keep some of our personal belongings. Now it is empty. The walls are in complete disarray. I could probably punch through it if I tried. Well, why don't you do that some days? I mean, seriously. You suck. A dusty mirror. Okay, well, in any case, let's look at this bed. I remember that this is the bed where I used to sleep when I was a student here. And we're just gonna go to sleep almost nonchalantly, just like that. So here we have a note. Mr. Rabbit was jumping through the forest in a warm spring afternoon. Check out how gloomy this looks. Who the hell set this up? When going through a bush, Mr. Rabbit ran into Mr. Wolf, Mr. Vulture, and Mrs. Snake, who were having a heated argument. They're trying to tell some sort of story in a really creepy way. This almost looks like blood splattering. Gross. And yet the room itself out here is not that red. Go figure. Mr. Rabbit, curious, asked them, "Dearest, why are you arguing in this beautiful and cheerful spring afternoon?" Well, the rabbit was a fool for asking. Mr. Wolf answered politely, "What we are trying to decide here is who of us will have the pleasure to eat you up." Told you the rabbit was a fool. Mr. Rabbit, really scared, said, "But I do not want to be eaten. I want to live." Not everybody gets that chance. To which Mrs. Snake answered, smiling, "That is impossible to happen, Mr. Rabbit, since we all are both you and us are going to die sooner or later. Don't you think so? That is true. That looks like there's a figure standing over there. It made me nervous the first time I was playing through. And here we have yet another note. After thinking about it for a while, Mr. Rabbit came up with an idea and carefully said, "I got it. Why not to organize a race? The first who arrives to the forest clearing will have the privilege to eat me. No doubt Mr. Wolf can run at high speed, but Mr. Vulture can go flying and avoid any obstacle. And I am sure that Mrs. Snake knows all the shortcuts within the forest. What do you think?" That sounds pretty fair since everybody has their pros and cons. Okay, now these are definitely statues here, especially that one. That one's a dead giveaway. The three predators agreed that it was fair, so they started the race and they quickly disappeared. That's what you think. Mr. Rabbit, happy to trick them, started running at high speed in the opposite direction of the predators who, eager to prove their worth, didn't realize the trick. I guess that was pretty clever of Mr. Rabbit. I love this color of red. Mr. Rabbit was far away from there, and he finally felt safe, happy and proud of his cunning. But suddenly, there was a loud bang. The earth shook, frightened birds flew, and everything went dark. The end. Now, if you woke up in the middle of the night, went through this kind of process, and saw these giant rabbits just staring at you, circling you, following you wherever you'd go, tell me, leave me in the comments your response. An impossible love. Okay, well this just breaks away. There is something I kept to myself for a long time. And the thing is that I love you. I have always loved you. Talk about old school. Since the first time I saw you, since the first time I felt your frozen hands. She must be dead. And this dude's a necrophiliac. Each time I move away from you, I miss your glass, empty, dead eyes. Yeah, he's totally a necrophiliac. I miss your rough hair, your grayish skin, your stench. Ew. But our love just cannot be. It is an impossible love. Yeah, that's one thing. Wait, is that Mr. Baldwin? The end. Well, if that's not a messed up thing, then what couldn't be? No, not again. How long have I been sleeping? What was that all about? In the nightmare I found a place in my memories. Okay, so, why don't we go off and explore? Just a little more. I guess we should be thankful that that was indeed just a dream. Let's see, this witch is still here praying away, so I guess we couldn't have been asleep for that long. And there's nothing over there. So why don't we go over to the classroom? I think that's where we're supposed to go. If not, then it must be the area that we were in before. I'm pretty sure it's here, isn't it? Yeah, it's here. In my disturbing nightmare, I was brought to this spot. It is the trapdoor I saw in my nightmare. From here sprouts a horrible stench. There is something down there. Did you see? Did you see? It was there, just in front of me, that thing. It was screaming. He shakes uncontrollably, his body racked with pain, and there is only one way to end his suffering. I almost want to give him the morphine instead, but instead there's just a bunch of dead bodies here. The stretchers used to carry the corpses here. Who is behind all this? I guess this is their true graveyard. Let's give him the morphine. Rest in peace. the decayed corpse of a young woman. It seems as if she had been devoured by an animal. Oh, and we actually got an achievement for that. It's called Merciful. And we're just going to continue on a little further. The walls are splattered with dried blood. Let's open this door. And again with our memories. Punctual as always, Devitt. Now all that remains is to introduce our guest. You may come in now, Professor. Father Ernest. Do not worry, my friend. I invited him to join us this evening. The professor genuinely shares our curiosity, and who better to complete our group than one of the most renowned theologists? Moreover, we mustn't ban those who are willing to explore beyond the veil. The moment we have long awaited has now arrived. Please, all of you, take a seat, and we shall begin the procedure. Soon shall the door be open, and then we may finally see what lies beyond. Now I ask that you close your eyes. You will feel a momentary prick as I inject you with the serum. Okay, well, it looks like they were part of some messed up cult. They probably did drugs. And here's this fool again. Even after all these years, I have no... Oh, whoops. Even after all these years, I have not forgotten your voice. You are the fourth witness. I remember now what happened. What is that we saw? The eye of the bird, Malamense. What happened to us? What is it that we witnessed? You must tell me, you must make me understand what my mind cannot fathom. It was our curiosity that damned us. We opened that which should not be opened. In doing so, we shone the veil that separated our world from his. In seeking vision, we were ourselves seen by the eye of the bird. It remembers us, it looks for us, it calls us from its dark nest, from its abominable lair. All these years I have attempted to return to it, but I have no strength left. These poor, wretched creatures are too fragile. They lack the sight to return. Not one of them has. Only us, the four witnesses. Who are the other two? Who are they? They disappeared as you did. I haven't heard from any of you. But I was seized by curiosity. It absconded with my faith and deprived me of sanity. O Lord, forgive me, for I have sinned. Nothing remains. All that is left is surrender. Surrender to him. Gravely have we sinned, and now our only absolution is to burn in the flames. What a frickin' lunatic. Malum. In. Say. And there's his naked body. Gross. Ew, don't touch it. Whoa, 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 whoa! Well, this cannot be good. In case you guys don't have it figured out by now, we are being sealed shut in something. Judging by the ambient sounds, of course. Barely even conscious, yet we're still able to pick this up. And it looks like we're awakening again. Or not. Who knows? And I'll see you all in the next part. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye for now.